Slink. Don't slink away after causing trouble. Slunk. He slunk into the room without a sound. Slunk. The cat had slunk behind the curtain. Slinks. She slinks around when she's upset. Slinking. He is slinking away from responsibility. Slip. Don't slip on the wet floor. Slip. She slipped while running on ice. Slip. He had slipped during the performance. Slips. He slips on purpose just to joke around. Slipping. The glass is slipping from her hand. Slit. Slit the envelope carefully. Slit. He slit the curtain to peek through. Slit. She had slit the page with a knife. Slits. The tailor slits the fabric precisely. Slitting. They are slitting the bags open. Smash. Don't smash the glass in anger. Smash. He smashed his phone on the ground. Smash. She had smashed the plate accidentally. Smashes. He smashes records every year. Smashing. They are smashing the bricks for fun. Smell. Smell the flowers, they're lovely. Smelt. I smelt something burning. Smelt. He had smelt danger before it came. Smells. She smells every item before buying. Smelling. They are smelling the perfumes. Smile. Always smile when you meet someone. Smiled. He smiled at the stranger kindly. Smiled. She had smiled after hearing the news. Smiles. He smiles even in tough situations. Smiling. They are smiling for the camera. Smite. The hero will smite the evil forces. Smote. He smote the enemy with one strike. Smitten. The warrior had smitten every threat. Smites. Justice smites those who lie. Smiting. The god is smiting wrongdoers in the tail. Smooth. Smooth the paper before folding it. Smooth. He smoothed his shirt with care. Smooth. She had smoothed the bedsheet neatly. Smooths. He smooths the clay while sculpting. Smoothing. They are smoothing the wall with tools. Smother. Don't smother the cake with icing. Smothered. She smothered him with hugs. Smothered. He had smothered the fire with a blanket. Smothers. She smothers her child with care. Smothering. They are smothering the dish in cheese. Snap. Don't snap the pencil in frustration. Snap. He snapped the stick in half. Snap. She had snapped at him in anger. Snaps. He snaps photos like a pro. Snapping. They are snapping selfies at the event. Snatch. Don't snatch things from others. Snatch. She snatched the phone from his hand. Snatched. He had snatched the bag and ran off. Snatches. He snatches every chance to shine. Snatching. The thief is snatching wallets in the crowd. Sneak. Don't sneak out of class again. Sneak. He sneaked into the party without an invite. Sneak. She had sneaked snacks into the theater. Sneaks. He sneaks around when he's hiding something. Sneaking. They are sneaking behind the teacher. Sneeze. Cover your mouth when you sneeze. Sneezed. He sneezed loudly during the meeting. Sneezed. She had sneezed all night due to dust. Sneezes. He sneezes a lot during spring. Sneezing. The kids are sneezing from the cold. Sniff. Don't sniff everything you see. Sniff. She sniffed the flowers gently. Sniff. He had sniffed out the trail like a dog. Sniffs. He sniffs the food before eating. Sniffing. They are sniffing around for clues. Soar. Watch the birds soar in the sky. Soared. The eagle soared above the mountains. Soared. Prices had soared after the festival. Soars. His confidence soars after every win. Soaring. Sales are soaring this quarter. Sob. Don't sob over little things. Sob. She sobbed after hearing the news. Sob. He had sobbed in silence all night. Sobs. She sobs whenever she watches that movie. Sobbing. The child is sobbing in the corner. Solicit. Don't solicit donations without permission. Solicited. He solicited help from every friend. Solicited. They had solicited support for their project. Solicits. The NGO solicits funds every year. Soliciting. She is soliciting advice from experts. Solve. Try to solve the equation on your own. Solve. He solved the mystery in one night. Solve. She had solved every riddle in the game. Solves. He solves problems like a pro. Solving. They are solving a tough puzzle. Soothe. Try to soothe the crying baby. Soothed. She soothed his fears with kind words. Soothed. The music had soothed his anxiety. Soothes. Her voice soothes me every time. Soothing. The lotion is soothing the skin. Sort. Sort your files before leaving. Sorted. He sorted all the clothes by color. Sorted. She had sorted the documents already. Sorts. He sorts the books every weekend. Sorting. They are sorting the exam papers. Sow. Farmers sow crops in the monsoon season. Sowed. He sowed wheat across the field. Sowed. They had sowed the seeds of success early. Sows. She sows vegetables in her backyard. Sowing. He is sowing rice using new methods. Sparkle. Diamonds sparkle under the light. Sparkled. Her eyes sparkled with joy. Sparkled. The sea had sparkled in the morning sun. Sparkles. The ring sparkles beautifully. Sparkling. The stars are sparkling tonight. Speak. Please speak clearly into the mic. Spoke. He spoke about his journey. Spoken. She had spoken from her heart. Speaks. He speaks 5 languages fluently. Speaking. They are speaking with the manager. Speed. Don't speed on busy roads. Sped. The car sped past the checkpoint. Sped. He had sped through the presentation. Speeds. The train speeds across this bridge. Speeding. He is speeding despite the warning. Spell. Can you spell your name for me? Spelt. She spelt the word incorrectly. Spelt. He had spelt everything perfectly. Spells. She spells every word carefully. Spelling. The boy is spelling out loud in class. Spend. Don't spend too much time on social media. Spent. He spent all his money on books. Spent. She had spent the weekend studying. Spends. He spends wisely and saves well. Spending. They are spending a lot on decoration. Spill. Don't spill coffee on the files. Spilt. She spilt water on the floor. Spilt. He had spilt milk all over the table. Spills. He spills his drink every time. Spilling. The child is spilling juice again. Spin. Spin the wheel to win a prize. Spun. She spun around with joy. Spun. He had spun the story to suit his side. Spins. The earth spins on its axis. Spinning. The fan is spinning too fast. Spit. Don't spit in public places. Spat. He spat on the ground angrily. Spat. She had spat the food out in disgust. Spits. He spits when he gets angry. Spitting. The boy is spitting water at his friend. Split. Don't split the group during the trip. Split. They split the bill evenly. Split. He had split the wood for fire. Splits. She splits her time between study and work. Splitting. The ice is splitting under pressure. Spoil. Don't spoil the movie ending for me. Spoiled. She spoilt the surprise party. Spoiled. He had spoilt the mood with his comment. Spoils. He spoils his kids with too many gifts. Spoiling. They are spoiling the fun by fighting. Spray. Spray water on the plants daily. Sprayed. She sprayed perfume on her wrist. Sprayed. He had sprayed paint on the wall. Sprays. The cleaner sprays disinfectant on the table. Spraying. They are spraying pesticides in the field. Spread. Please spread the blanket on the bed. Spread. He spread butter on the toast. Spread. She had spread the news quickly. Spreads. The virus spreads easily in crowded places. Spreading. Rumors are spreading fast online. Spring. The cat may spring onto the table. Sprang. He sprang out of bed in excitement. Sprung. She had sprung into action immediately. Springs. The puppy springs with joy when I return. Springing. The kids are springing around the yard. Sprout. Seeds begin to sprout after a few days. Sprouted. The beans sprouted in the jar. Sprouted. New ideas had sprouted during the meeting. Sprouts. The plant sprouts leaves in spring. Sprouting. The onions are sprouting again. Squeeze. Squeeze the lemon for juice. Squeezed. She squeezed the toothpaste tube. Squeezed. He had squeezed her hand tightly. Squeezes. He squeezes the stress ball often. Squeezing. She is squeezing oranges for breakfast. Stand. Stand straight during the anthem. Stood. He stood in line for hours. Stood. She had stood by him through it all. Stands. The statue stands in the park. Standing. They are standing outside the hall. Stare. Don't stare at people, it's rude. Stared. He stared at the painting for minutes. Stared. She had stared at the screen in disbelief. Stares. The baby stares at the fan every day. Staring. They are staring at the magician in awe. Start. Start the engine now. Started. He started his speech confidently. Started. She had started working out last month. Starts. The class starts at 9 a.m. Starting. They are starting the project today. State. Please state your reason clearly. Stated. He stated his opinion in the meeting. Stated. They had stated all the facts in detail. States. The report states the key findings. Stating. She is stating her demands firmly. Stay. Please stay inside during the storm. Stayed. He stayed at his friend's house last night. Stayed. They had stayed calm despite the pressure. Stays. She usually stays late after work. Staying. I'm staying home to finish my assignment. Steal. Don't steal someone else's idea. Stole. He stole a phone from the shop. Stolen. The car had been stolen last week. Steals. He steals attention wherever he goes. Stealing. The boy was caught stealing chocolates. Steep. Steep the tea leaves for 5 minutes. Steep. She steeped the herbs overnight. Steep. The cloth had been steeped in dye. Steeps. He steeps his feet in warm water. Steeping. They are steeping spices for flavor. Stem. We must stem the spread of rumors. Stemmed. He stemmed the bleeding with pressure. Stemmed. Doctors had stemmed the infection quickly. Stems. The solution stems from research. Stemming. She is stemming the flow with a towel. Step. Please step back from the edge. Step. He stepped into the room silently. Step. She had stepped forward to answer. Steps. He steps carefully on wet floors. Stepping. They are stepping onto the stage now. Sterilize. Always sterilize the equipment before use. Sterilize. She sterilized the bottles for the baby. Sterilize. The tools had been sterilized properly. Sterilizes. The machine sterilizes surgical instruments. Sterilizing. They are sterilizing the lab after tests. Stick. Stick this note on the fridge. Stuck. The paper was stuck to the table. Stuck. He had stuck to his promise till the end. Sticks. She sticks to her daily routine. Sticking. The sticker is not sticking well. Stimulate. Good books stimulate the mind. Stimulated. The speaker stimulated the audience. Stimulated. The economy had been stimulated by reforms. Stimulates. Exercise stimulates brain function. Stimulating. The teacher is stimulating curiosity in kids. Sting. Bees can sting when provoked. Stung. A wasp stung him on the arm. Stung. He had been stung by harsh words. Stings. The salt stings my eyes. Stinging. She is stinging from that comment. Stink. Rotten eggs stink badly. Stank. The room stank of smoke. Stunk. It had stunk 4 days. Stinks. This garbage stinks horribly. Stinking. Something is stinking in the fridge.